In 2007, Sean Kingston's Beautiful Girls catapulted him into the global spotlight, turning the then-teenager into an overnight sensation. The infectious melody and Kingston's unique blend of reggae and pop made the song an anthem for a generation, echoing from car radios and summer parties around the world. His upbeat sound didn't just define a summer, it launched a promising career, with fans and critics alike predicting a bright future for the young star. Kingston's music became synonymous with good times, hope, and youthful energy. But while the world danced to his hits, a much darker story was quietly unfolding behind the scenes, one that would eventually shock not only his fans, but the entire music industry. Prosecutors now allege that Kingston, together with his mother Janice Turner, orchestrated a complex million-dollar fraud scheme, using his fame and celebrity status to gain the trust of unsuspecting business owners and partners. The accusations are serious. They're said to have stolen luxury goods, including high-end watches, designer handbags, and electronics, all through a web of false promises and sophisticated digital trickery. This wasn't just a case of unpaid bills or simple mistakes, but a calculated operation involving wire fraud and elaborate deception, leaving a trail of financial damage. The contrast between Kingston's glamorous public persona and these shocking allegations is stark. A pop star's dream life, now overshadowed by claims of betrayal and deceit. As news of his arrest broke across headlines and social media, fans everywhere were left stunned, questioning how someone who once symbolized youthful success and hope could fall so far, so fast. This is the story of how fame, family, and broken trust collided in a scandal that not only stunned the world, but also forced everyone to reconsider the true cost of celebrity. Kingston's celebrity wasn't just for show. It was a carefully crafted image, a powerful tool that opened doors and lowered defenses. His fame was the engine of the scheme, fueling every move he made and giving him access to a world most people only dream about. He'd reach out to sellers of luxury goods, inviting them to his lavish homes and promising not just payment, but priceless exposure on his massive social media platforms, an offer that sounded too good to pass up. For small business owners, the chance to have their products featured by a star was irresistible. It felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put their brand in front of millions, to finally get the break they'd been working toward. The promise of fame made them eager, often delivering goods before payment cleared, convinced that the exposure alone would be worth the risk. The haul? Luxury watches, a custom 232-inch TV, high-end furniture, even a bulletproof Escalade. Items that symbolized not just wealth, but status and success. Kingston's charm and promises blinded victims to the risks, turning what should have been simple sales into costly mistakes that haunted their businesses. He and his mother understood exactly how to exploit the hopes and ambitions of entrepreneurs chasing a dream, using their own aspirations against them. In the end, they weren't just selling products, they were selling trust. And Kingston cashed in on that trust, leaving a trail of broken promises and disappointed dreamers behind. The fraud's linchpin was fake wire transfer receipts. After securing goods, Kingston or his mother would send convincing but bogus payment confirmations, stalling sellers with talk of bank delays. This bought them weeks, sometimes months, while they enjoyed the luxury items. Kingston played the celebrity frontman. His mother handled the forgeries. Their teamwork allowed them to target multiple victims at once, building a lavish lifestyle on lies. Each fake receipt was another federal crime, and the digital trail they left would become their undoing. This wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a calculated repeat offense. The scheme unraveled when victims compared stories and went to police. Investigators found damning texts, Kingston telling his mother to make a fake receipt. A SWAT raid on Kingston's Florida mansion led to his mother's arrest. Kingston was caught in California hours later. In court, Janice Turner received 5 years in prison. Kingston, apologizing but unable to escape the evidence, was sentenced to 3.5 years for wire fraud. His lawyer blamed the pressures of sudden fame, but the judge was unmoved. The sentences sent a clear message. Celebrity is no shield from justice. The pop star's fall was complete. Kingston's downfall is a cautionary tale about the dangers of fame and the importance of integrity. When the spotlight shines brightest, it can be all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters. The world watched as his reputation unraveled, serving as a stark reminder that trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to fully restore. He used his influence not to inspire, but to deceive, reminding us that public image can hide private wrongdoing. Behind the glamour and the flashing cameras, there can be secrets and lies that eventually come to light, no matter how carefully they are hidden. The digital evidence, texts and emails, became the smoking gun, proving that in today's world, our words can haunt us. Every message sent and every deal made online leaves a trail, and in Kingston's case, that trail led straight to the truth. For business owners, the lesson is clear. Never let celebrity blind you to due diligence. No matter how impressive someone's resume or how dazzling their fame, careful research and verification are essential to protect your interests. Trust must be earned, not assumed, no matter how famous the client. Reputation alone is never a substitute for honesty and transparency in business relationships. Kingston's story is a tragic example of squandered potential and the steep cost of shortcuts. The opportunities lost and the bridges burned serve as a warning to anyone tempted to take the easy way out. True success is built on honesty, not illusion. It's the result of consistent effort, ethical choices, and the trust you build with others over time. In the end, the bill for broken trust always comes due, and the consequences can last a lifetime.